Welcome to the second annual Wiebe Awards presented by MLSsoccer.com. Here's your host, Andrew Wiebe.
Thank you. Please hold your fake applause. Really, no, seriously, I don't deserve it. Like a bad habit, you just can't kick the Wiebes. Just when you least or most expected it, MLSsoccer.com's entirely unofficial midseason awards are back to honor the best and the brightest, all of you from the first half of the MLS season. And like our favorite conflict-averse mascot in San Jose, what's up, Q? I'm here to mix it up. The Wiebes don't play favorites. Rather, only the most deserving will walk away with a fictional trophy shaped in my likeness. And that's not all. Check under your seats, everyone. I hope you all enjoy the targeted allocation money in your gift bags. Sweet Tam. So, without further ado, let's jump into the 2015 Wiebes, Handsome Luke style, with all the grace of a man unwittingly throwing himself into a stationary object. We begin with the rookies, who lug equipment to training, bear the brunt of Kyle Beckerman's notorious trash talk, and still manage to make an impact in MLS. And the nominees are, drumroll please, producer, Earthquakes midfielder Fatai Al-Shea, San Jose's midfield linchpin of the future, Orlando City striker Kyle Larin, whose international goals will come soon, Canada. I promise. And finally, Chicago Fire Swiss Army knife Matt Polster. And the Wiebe goes to that indomitable lion, Kyle Larin, Orlando's second leading scorer behind some guy named Kaká. Can Larin and Tesho make it back-to-back Rookie of the Years from the Great White North? Stay tuned. Either way, Kyle with a C, explain me that, can clear a prominent space on his mantle for a Wiebe. Next up, the goalkeepers, with a courtesy shout out to NYCFC's Josh Saunders, who's done the best he could with the support he's been given, which is to say not much, and pool goalkeeper turned game changer Tim Melia in Kansas City. Sorry boys, you'll have to wait until next year. The 2015 nominees are DC United's Bill Hamid. After a banner first half, the reigning goalkeeper of the year is out a little more than a month after surgery on his hand and knee. Let's go live to Hamid for his thoughts. That never gets old. Also in the running for a Wiebe are Whitecaps keeper David Osted, forever overlooked until now, and fellow Cascadian netminder Stefan Frei, whose goals against average somehow is less than 1, despite facing the third most shots in the league. And the Wiebe goes to the Danish Delight, which isn't actually a thing, but would probably pair well with the morning coffee and the newspaper. Why Osted? Stop second-guessing me and just watch the highlights.
Ooh, look at that stinging drive there from London Woodbury. Oh, and it takes a play. What a stop! David Olmstead somehow denied.
That'll put any coach at ease. And it brings us to our next category, Coach of the Mid-Year, where the competition is fierce and only one middle-aged man will emerge the proud owner of a Wiebe. Our first nominee is Sporting KC's soccer czar Peter Vermees, whose club is at the top of the league in points per game, yet somehow sits 6th in the West. MLS. Also in the running are last year's Wiebe recipient Ben Olsen, who doesn't care if you call his team style ugly as long as you call them supporter shield leaders, and Carl Robinson, Vancouver's #1 consumer of Danish delights. And the Wiebe winner is Peter Vermees. He basically rebuilt one of MLS's best teams into the best team this season. How'd he do it? By shedding a significant portion of the roster that won MLS Cup in 2013, coaxing out the best form anyone has ever seen from Benny Feilhaber, and hitting the transfer market. For who? For the likes of Christian the Hungarian wizard, Nemeth, and Sony Uri, who? Mustavar. Now, can Vermes keep his team from suffering another second half swoon? By the power of the flat top, I say he will. Last, but the opposite of least, is most valuable player, the most coveted of all the Wiebies. So who will join Obafemi Martins in possession of this valuable piece of imaginary hardware? First, Ethai Finmara or Kythan Camley, your choice. I'm combining the two Crew SC stars to create a two-headed monster that leads MLS in both goals and assists. Just behind them in production, but only one man, is the Atomic Ant, Sebastian Jovinko. Filling out the group is Benny, business in the front, party in the back, Faulhaber. And the Wiebe goes to, wait for it, hold on, Jovinko! Ethai Finmara and Benny put up a good fight, but the Eastern Conference's preferred kicking practice dummy, NYCFC, DC United, I'm looking at you, takes the honors. Why is that, bitter fans of other teams? Well, let me tell you. It's because, crap, not again. Just watch the highlights. Until next year, for my producer, Andres Kapoor, I'm Andrew Wiebe.